Hi everyone, I'm trying to be a bit quiet today because it is actually 5:30 in the morning. Can't sleep, so up and going with the jobs in hand. Now, I created this card yesterday and I've had quite a bit of feedback asking for a tutorial on it, so obviously I will oblige. It's actually really simple, okay? There's nothing difficult about it. The background is actually achieved with just Night of Navy ink pad, watercoloured onto shimmer white cardstock. I used the Lovely as a Tree stamp, and then I cut the moon from shimmer white cardstock, which probably won't show up very well. There you go, you can see the wee shimmer in it. And you can see the shimmer through the Night of Navy as well, which is beautiful. It actually looks like stars. Now for the highlight on the trees and like the glow of the moon, I used a Sakura pen. Now this is Clear Star gel pen. It's not Stampin Up. Stampin Up do the Wink of Stella, which is fantastic in its own right, but this pen is fantastic for detail, and you wouldn't have got that with Wink of Stella, not at all. And I just think it's absolutely fantastic. Down here, the greeting I have got, there is a wee bit of Sakura gel pen on it. I probably won't do that this time though, because it doesn't make that much of a difference to the card. And the greeting was actually from the Beautiful Blizzard stamp set, which is another gorgeous stamp set. But I wanted simplicity, so I'm going to crack on and show you how we've done it. So I'll just put that in front of me, so I've got a guide, because this was done just off the top of my head. I have got a A6 pre-scored cardstock that I will leave up here for the minute, sorry. And I have got my shimmer white cardstock, which is great for watercolouring on. And that is cut to 10 centimetres by 14.3 centimetres, which gives me a 0.5 centimetre border around. This doesn't like clear or white. Takes a wee while to focus on things. Right, so I'm going to crack on. I have got my watercolour pen. I have got my ink pad, so I'm just going to smoosh it. And I hate that we can't do this as well on the new pads. You can do it, but it's just not as good. Right, so we'll get plenty of colour on there now. Okay. But first I need to wet my card. So I'm just going across here with a line. In fact, there's still some blue on me. And don't be afraid to put the water on. It's not going to make any difference. Let me just tilt that up so I can see. Right, I'm going to bring it down a wee bit more. Oops, that's a bit too far, but never mind. Right, there we go. So now all I'm going to do is just pick up ink, and then we are going to just go back and forth. Don't worry about it going onto your table, it's fine, it will wipe off with a damp cloth. And this gives you the impression of a sky, because there's light and shade, there's not going to be a continual. And this is where you can put your artistic flair in. Do it what you like, enjoy it. You can make the sky as dark or as light as you prefer. I like my sky to be really dark. I'm just making sure I've got plenty of colour on there. Right, so that will do for now. I'm just going to give my pen a quick clean off. Doesn't need to be perfect because I'm going to be colouring again with it. I'm going to give that a quick wipe over so it doesn't upset my ink pad. I'm going to lift that, put it to the side so that if there's any drips it will drip off. And I'm just going to give that a quick wipe. And I'm just going to dry it off with my heat tool. As I said, I'm not finished, but I want to try and get that layer down and then I can darken up. Check that. That's alright. And you'll see here there's actually a wee bloom. That's what you call it. Don't worry about it because we'll get stamping to do on top of that and then we're going to darken it up. So I've got my block. I'll get my lovely as a tree. This is a stamp set that I go to time and time again. I just absolutely love it. You've got this one here, which is a fall style. You've got the acorn and that one there. Then you've got this one, the oak tree, which I think is perfect for a guy sympathy card. I just think it's amazing. And then you've got the stand aside Christmas tree. So I think it's fantastic. I love it. Place that down. I'm going to bring in my VersaFine Black Onyx ink pad. That's my go-to black ink. It has been for many years and I just prefer it. So that's what I go to. But Memento or stays on would be fine. Oops. Clean the black ink off my hand. And with this one, I'm going to be aiming to have my bottom of my trees in line with the bottom of the sky, but don't worry if it's slightly out because we're going to go back in and colour anyway, so we can darken it up. Right, so want that around there. Remember, the worst thing that stampers do is not give their ink time to transfer. So just let that happen. Give it a wee minute. Like so. And then I'm going to ink up again so I can stamp it this side as well, because I want the full card length done. So I know it's going to go off the page, but I still want it on there. And this is a super simple card using one ink pad. It's just fabulous. Perfect. Right, I'm going to give that a quick clean. Just use my damn ink pad just now. My damp baby wipe. Just to save me pulling out my stamping script, which I will do shortly. Right. And then I'm going to just clean up this little bit here. Okay, and as you can see, there's a few of these that are just further down than what I would have liked. And you can also see there's like a hill effect. So we're going to darken that in, as you will see with this one. I made them really dark so they look like hills. So we're going to do that again. Now, rather than use the full ink pad again, because I won't need as much ink, I use an acrylic block. I have got a tiny wee acrylic block, and all I do is just plop it in the middle, give it a good press in, and lift it, and you've got a good bit of ink on there to use. And I might need to redo it, but that's fine, and it just saves me wasting loads of ink. So, oops, that's bled down the bottom, so I probably will trim this down a wee bit. Right, so I'm just picking some up, and I'm just coming in here and just darkening up that bottom edge. So you can see it's almost full strength I'm getting in it here. I'm not using a lot of water because I want it to be quite dark and intense. And then I'm just going in over the back of that and adding another layer of imaginary hills. And I'm just coming back in here and just darkening that up again, making sure it's really dark, because when I add the highlight in, I want it to have a really strong contrast. And I'm going to go over that wee bloom a bit there. So I'll just bring that wee hill in a wee bit. And that looks okay to me. That's still a little bit light right enough. But you could fuss with this for ages, so I'm just going to move on and do the next part. Right. Where did I put my yucky ink? And I'm covered in blue ink. So as I said, I will trim that little edge off just because it has got the extra bit coming down. I don't like that. So I will tidy that up. Right. So I'm going to take my guillotine. That's actually staying there. I'm just hoping that this is dry enough for me to cut this off without it tearing. It's fine. Right. Now we'll get the fun part of adding in our sentiment. And I'm using Night and Navy for that. Oops. Let me just line that up straight on my block. Make sure it's inked up well, and then I want it down here. Beautiful. Close it up and put it away. Don't need that again. Bring in my chamois. Clean off the ink. Oops. Added a wee bit of water there. I need to take that off or it will bleed. Lightened it a wee bit, it's alright. Then what I need is a little moon up here. So I need a scrap of my sparkling or shimmer white cardstock, and what I did was I went up to the corner. Let me see. Yeah, that'd be fine. I'm actually going to give it quite a big one this time. Oops, come back. I'm going to give it quite a big one this time. Coming in like so. And I'll get that glued down. So I'm using Kalao because my Tombow is running very low. I've been surprised how long I keep saying that and it keeps going. But it is getting near the end. Right, that's fell on, but it's fine. Here we go. Like that. Then we're coming in with a Sakura pen now to finish it. And what I did was, for these ones here, I kind of kept it quite light. And then these ones I had a lot of shadows. Because the moon's obviously going to be shining that way. Over here they're almost on top. So it's almost like a perspective. So for up here, I just really spot. Okay, I'm hoping that you can see this. So I just spot on up the top there and add a little bit here. Just as a shadow, okay, as a wee highlight. Same with this one. because remember it's a visual effect, it's not an exact. Okay, so that's more than, no, in fact I think I'll add a wee bit here. That's more than enough for those two. Then we're coming over here, so we're getting a little bit more highlighting on. Okay. And just kind of think where the moon's coming from and where we'd hit with the light off the moon. Okay, and then I'm coming down here as well. So next one, again, just little touches, that's all it needs. Come down, then down onto the ground. Again. And this is a beautiful effect. It's one of the best effects I've seen. Because glitter would be too over the top, I believe, for this effect. And you're leaving the far away side dark because the moon isn't going to be able to shine on that. And the same, I'm not going right down to the bottom because the tree in front is going to block the moon from hitting the bottom of that. I just think it gives an absolute gorgeous effect. As I said, Lovely as a Tree is a stamp set that is old. It's been about for years and years and years in Stampin' Up. And it's one that I honestly don't think will retire. I think it's one that's going to be about forever. Wait till you see after me saying this will retire at next catalogue, but I just think it's got such a good use for so many different purposes. Right, so that's the trees done. What I'm going to do is just add a little bit in on the hills behind, okay? So I'm not adding much, it is just a little hint that the moon is actually hitting some of these places. There we go. That's it done. Not adding any more to it. Then we get our card base. Where did I throw you? Up here. And I'll get my colour out. Now you see it's went through. No one's going to see it. Okay. Just pull that over a bit. No one is going to see that when it's mounted. Now you could mount a layer of Night and Navy around it. That would be absolutely fine. But personally, I just wanted the image on its own. I didn't want too much. I'm just making sure that there's plenty on this in case there's any warping due to the water. Okay, so I'm just kind of finding my centre point. Before I press down. So that looks okay. My hands are really shaky this morning as well. I'm just patting it down. And what I would say is the area where your text is down the bottom, try and keep that as clean as you can, because that's meant to look like snow. Okay, and that's the card done. So I hope you've enjoyed that tutorial. I hope that you give it a wee go. Doesn't take artistic talent, because I've got the artistic talent of an ant. I've got none. But I know what I like, and I just try really hard to replicate it using the products that I've got, and I love this. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.